A high-ranking delegation of the Islamic Emirate led by the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs Mullah Abdul Ghani Biradar Khund departed from Kabul for a two-day official visit to Tashkent, the capital of Uzbekistan, on February 22, 2025. Upon arrival at Tashkent International Airport, the delegation received a warm welcome from Jamshid Khojayev, Deputy Prime Minister of Uzbekistan, Ismatullah Ergashev, the Special Representative of the President of Uzbekistan for Afghanistan, and Sheikh Abdul Ghaffar Bahar, the Ambassador of the Islamic Emirate to Uzbekistan. Following this, the high-ranking delegation of the Islamic Emirate, led by the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs, met with Jamshid Khojayev, the Deputy Prime Minister of Uzbekistan. During the meeting, both sides discussed the expansion of trade and transit relations, as well as investment opportunities for Uzbek investors in Afghanistan. The Uzbek side expressed readiness to enhance trade relations with Kabul and proposed the establishment of a joint trade zone at the border between the two countries. This zone would include processing factories for pine nuts and cotton, packaging and logistics centers, and manufacturing plants for certain food products. Additionally, the Uzbek side showed interest in investing in Afghanistan's industrial sector, cement production, and oil and gas exploration and extraction. The Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs welcomed these investment initiatives and assured full cooperation and support from the Islamic Emirate. On the afternoon of the same day, a second meeting was held between Mullah Abdul Ghani Biradar Khund and Jamshid Khojayev. During this meeting, discussions focused on expanding joint economic cooperation between Kabul and Tashkent in various sectors. The Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs urged the Uzbek side to expedite the implementation of the 500 kV electricity transmission line and the Afghan Trans Railway project. He also called for facilitating banking transactions through the Central Bank of Uzbekistan, enhancing banking sector capacity building for Afghanistan, conducting trade transactions using the national currencies of both countries, connecting the customs systems of Afghanistan and Uzbekistan at the border, easing the movement of goods for Afghan traders, eliminating trade permits for Afghan traders, simplifying the visa issuance process, and implementing previously agreed upon hydrocarbon and mining agreements between the two countries. Jamshid Khojayev assured full cooperation from Uzbekistan on these matters and reiterated Tashkent's commitment to working closely with Kabul across all economic sectors. Later in the evening of the same day, Mullah Abdul Ghani Biradar Khund met with Abdullah Aripov, the Prime Minister of Uzbekistan. The discussions focused on the implementation of previously signed agreements between the two countries. During the meeting, the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs highlighted the Islamic Emirates' foreign policy, emphasizing its neutrality and non-interference in the affairs of neighboring, regional and other countries worldwide, while expecting the same commitment from others. He stated that the Islamic Emirate has taken serious measures against the cultivation, production, use and trafficking of narcotics, effectively preventing their smuggling to neighboring countries. He also assured that Afghanistan's territory would not be used against its neighbors, the region or the world, and that no threats emanate from Afghanistan to any country. The Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs identified the expansion of railway and road networks between Afghanistan and Uzbekistan as crucial topics. He invited the Uzbek side to invest in the Mazar-e-Sharif Herat railway project, which would connect Uzbekistan to Iran and China, as well as in the construction of the second Salang tunnel, which plays a key role in regional transit. During the meeting, Uzbek Prime Minister Abdullah Aripov reaffirmed Uzbekistan's commitment to strengthening economic and trade relations with Afghanistan. He assured that Uzbekistan supports all shared initiatives between Tashkent and Kabul and that technical teams from both sides would continue working on their implementation. On the final day of the visit, February 23, 2025, the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs met with Afghan investors and traders residing in Uzbekistan at the Afghan embassy in Tashkent. He assured them of full cooperation from the Islamic Emirate in all sectors and encouraged them to invest in Afghanistan's energy, mining, agriculture, transportation, infrastructure, telecommunications, technology, healthcare and other industries. Afghan investors and traders in Uzbekistan expressed their support for strengthening political and economic relations between the two countries, with each investor committing between $10 to $100 million in potential investments in Afghanistan. On the same day, the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs visited the newly established Afghan embassy building in Tashkent. He provided necessary instructions to embassy officials and emphasized addressing the concerns of Afghan citizens with passion and dedication. After the two-day official visit, the high-ranking delegation of the Islamic Emirate, led by Mullah Abdul Ghani Biradar, returned to Kabul on the afternoon of February 23, 2025. Speaking to the media upon arrival at Kabul International Airport, the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs described the visit as highly productive and highlighted the valuable discussions held with the Uzbek side across various economic sectors.